Yo, what's going on YouTube? Tad back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the basic fundamentals of keyword research and the new trend, the old trend, and what works. This is the way I do keyword research, and when I write my blog posts. So, some people use keyword planners. Some people use keyword tools. Do those still work? I believe they do still work, but some are free and some are paid. And if you want a free version, or you want to really spy on a competition, these two ways the way to do it. So the first thing I would do, I would go to Google, and where your blog's about, you would type it in. So this is a random one. I didn't think about this one. So I guess let's say your website is about kites. So you put, what is the best kite to buy? All right. So this is kites. This you do a website on kites. I like kites, by the way. Kites might be a niche I might get into. I like kites. So here's kites. So here's the kites. So you could also use. People also ask, what is the best kite for beginners? You could go type into Google and see what comes up. So here's the best kites, 8 kites 220, the best 8 kites on windy days. Amazon's up here. So that's something good right there as well, because if you see Amazon or Reddit or a YouTube video or Wiki, that means there's not a lot of blog posts on the first page of Google. So here's the best kites and best kites for kids for 2019, which is an old post from last year. And these are the best kites to buy. So beginner kites, best kites boarding for kids. So it's mostly for kids, but I'm not looking for kids. So this might be a good topic to write about. Go to page 2. As you can see here, 4 of the best kites tested and reviewed. Science of focus, best for beginners. These okay. Will I write this blog post? I would. But the page 1. So what you could do, what I do is I go on the first blog post here, and I look at the blog post. Look how it looks. And this is not. And they're just doing reviews of kites. So they have the review. To do the review of kites. The best kites for kids, best kites for the beach, beginner's guide. And it's okay to have some competition, because everything you type in Google, you're gonna have somebody writing about it. The best kites for windy days. So this is nothing about the best kites. So you automatically see that the number 2 post is the best kites for windy days. Well, I didn't put in windy days. This is the best match for this topic. So the number 3 is Amazon, and number 4 is the top 10 kites, the video review. So I would write one. What you can also do is take the same term and go to Korra. Korra is a website, a platform that people go ask questions about different topics. So these questions people can't find on Google. So I go here all the time to see what people are asking about. I'm actually a member of Korra as well, and I have a feed that people ask questions about making money online. So in your case, you do kites. You go to a kite forum, and people ask questions on kites, like how to build a kite from scratch. And if there's no video on YouTube, there's no video or blog post about it, you go write that, and you'll probably rank number 1. So here we put kites, and as you see here, what's the best kite for wave riding when kite surfing? That's a long one. Okay, so that's one I would never found that one. So what we can do, you can see I only have 2 answers. So not a lot of answers to this, because a lot of people don't know about it. So we go here. That's a very good question. That's a very very good question. So let's go to Google and see what Google says. We'll paste into here. What's the best kite for wave riding when kite surfing? That's a There's the blog post here. How to choose the best wave kite for surfing. There's videos here. There's kites here. 20. See down, it going to best kite surfing kites in the world. 20 best destinations for kite surfing. So already on the first page of Google, you're already seeing it's going more to wave surfing. It's not doing more kites. Wave riding, the disadvantage of wave kites. So I would write a blog post about this. I would definitely do one. That's a very specific title. And you want to do it like that. Okay, so going back to Korra here, you just put in, well, let's go back to buy and see what else comes up. Which is the best kite brand? It has 3 answers here, so 3 people answer this question. What is the best kite to buy? No, I already did that. What is the best kite brand? I don't know, but the best kite brand. Now this is from a blog post here. The best cut kites 2018. See, this won't rank as well because this is 2 years ago. We're now in 2020. So someone looking for the best kite won't look at a review for 2 years ago. And as you see here, a kite forum pops up. So this right here is a forum. This is not even a website, not a blog post. This is a forum. This is a forum. Forums are the lowest ranking posts on the internet. And it says, surfing today. A 2-year-old blog post. The best kite surfing kites in the world. Now this is kite surfing. I just want a kite to fly in a park or a park or something. So it's going to kite surfing. So none of these are kite. This is a perfect one to write about. In fact, I might start a website on kites because there's no competition here. We're not doing kites. We're doing straight kites. When we was young, we had a Spider-Man, a Batman kite, and you had the string and you blew in the air. So you automatically know that kites is very seasonal. It's very spring or summer, autumn. You're not going to have a lot of traffic during the winter. The only traffic during the winter is people buying kites because kites are not selling. So kites will be cheaper during the winter, so you might have sales there. But these are just wave kites. We're not doing waves. I want a normal kite for my son to fly. And this would be a good topic to write about. And we found this on Korra. We put into Google, and this is the results. Let's go to page 2. So when you start seeing a forum with a bunch of answers like this, you got it made. The top 10 kite manufacturer brands. So let's type that into Google, what comes up. If you know the answer. I don't know the answer, but I could do a little research and figure that out. So let's go to Google here and type into Google and let's see what comes up. Now these are the brands here. So the first result is that forum. That's the first result. The best kites for that's the same blog post that's over here. Look at that. The same. The best kite brand of 2018 is an old post. That is old, 2 years old. So let's click on it. And I wouldn't put a year by my blog post. And it's just a chart. There's no words on here. Look at it. There's no words. Yo, I'm going to do me a kite blog. It's going to have maybe 30 articles. It'll rank number 1 because there's no... So what is ozone? So go to ozone. You can't click on it. Ozone. What is ozone? What are they famous for? When did he start? What they specialize in? Don't even know. And that's the second result. The top ten brands. This the forum. This the forum. So this is how you do research. The complete list of all the kite surfing brands. We're not doing kite surfing. We're doing kites by itself. Okay? There's a YouTube video how many kite surfing brands are there, but we're not doing kite surfing. So if you write a blog post of the top 10 manufacturer brands for kites, you will rank number one for this post. Also look at the results. That's 8,000, no, 9,090,000 results. So you'll rank number one for this post because you go to page 2, the same old stuff. Encyclopedia, Wikipedia, Wiki, the best kite boards. Now going to kite boards, kite shop. So what are the best kite boarding kites for beginners? I mean, you will rank number one for this. So if you know a lot about kites, which you can learn about kites as you go. I mean, you could do a post. You could do a post a week on kites. You could take 4 to 5 days to find a question about kites. You could learn about it for 3 or 4 days and write about it, and that's it. If you want, and that's how I do my research. I use Korra and I use Google. And I look at all the results, top to bottom. If I see any forums, plus. If I see YouTube videos on the first page, plus. If I see Korra, if I see Reddit, if I see Wikipedia, all pluses because there's no blog post about it, and it's not even answering the question. So you can start a kite blog easy. Plus, you can probably do a kite YouTube channel. So again, I might do one. I could do a post a week. It's not gonna take a lot of time. It's taking a lot of time to do a lot of research, but hell, I mean, the traffic is there if somebody write content and start making money. So that's how you do this. This is a fundamental doing content research. That's the way I do it, and this was free. It took me 10 minutes to find this. I know what my question is. I know, like here, where to buy good. What's the best kite to buy? You can do YouTube, go on Google, and find the best kite, and say, hey, look, I don't own the kite, but after researching hundreds of posts or 20 and 30 posts, after watching 30 to 40 videos, this is the best kite to buy with this price. And the Amazon, link to Amazon, and you'll make some money. And kites are very, very popular. You go to Google Trends and type in kites and see the traffic and see how many views and stuff it gets. But I'm pretty sure with kites, people be on Google for kites, on YouTube for kites. So that's it in my video. I might do a kite blog myself just because there's no traffic on it. So that's the end of my video. If you like the video, please like the video. Please share the video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Any comments, questions, concerns, let me know in the bottom below. This is the way I do my research every time I write a blog post. I go to Korra, I put it in Google, I look at the competition. Now this had like the first page for authority sites with long pages of content, with descriptive as hell, and the second page, lots of posts. I would have written it, but I wouldn't start a kite blog. But since I found already 2 blog posts I could write, and you can hire a writer for you. You don't have to write it yourself. My name is TylerThatSkin.com. Thanks.